destroyed and taken down, prophets came on. So when people saw the prophets, they were in fear. This is the only generation that doesn't fear God.
No, I fear God, but my kids don't. I can tell you that.
So what we teach is the true image of the Most High to come. Which these are the scriptures that describe the Heavenly Father, okay, and then His Son. So we're teaching our people right now that the Most High, He didn't do away with Israel. He only punished Israel, okay?
That's what I believe. But I think, I guess, like, I don't care what color you're in.
Well, that's why.
Does that make sense? Maybe I have the wrong, and maybe I have the wrong.
Well, the color, it does matter because that's why we have these images. Okay? So Vladimir Putin just brought out the truth of the matter, telling you that this is what the so-called Israelites look like. They look like these people right here. Okay? The people that were ruling in Europe look like these people. These are pictures that Vladimir Putin. Now I've had these out here for 4 years now? We've had these images for out here for 4 years. Now Vladimir just brought out some of these images. So now what we're doing is telling our people, the children of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel, all of these people, that they're Israelites. And Acts 5 and 30 tells you that when Yahushua, this is man right here, when Yahushua was slew and hung on a tree, it was to give repentance to Israel. So God, 3 and 16, when it's talking about the world,
Well, I don't want to sound unintelligent, but can I ask, like, I don't know anything about this, right? So I don't want to,
right.
But I'm also not your typical prejudice white person. Okay. That makes sense. I'm not, I guess what I'm saying is,
we understand that, you know what I mean? And not everybody that has the appearance of a so-called white person is an Edomite. Because we teach about the Edomite. So we don't, right. You see, so when we're teaching, we're out here in the highways and byways telling Israel. So, and it says that we try the Spirit by the Spirit. So when we start talking about the scriptures, and we start talking about the image, and we start talking about the return of the children of Israel, we're not just talking about people that have the appearance of Wesley Snipes. Okay? Yeah. Because this is a spiritual thing. This goes back to a seed line. Right. And when our people were dispersed amongst the nations, what happened? When they're dispersed amongst the nations, they start to take on the appearance of those nations. Because we have Israelites that are going to look like Chinese. Right. We're going to have Israelites that look like Arabs.
One thing I guess I'm really enjoying about what you have here is that even my own church.
Right.
That's great.
Okay.
In some sense, it's there. Right.
Okay, well,
you know what I mean? I understand. I mean, I'm not saying they don't go back and talk about things from the old, but even just talking to you, you're opening my eyes.
Everybody that's teaching in the New, Paul, Matthew, all of them, they got their information from the Old Testament. That's what they're teaching. Okay. They're teaching the keeping of the laws, okay? And even though Yahushua came with the world ignorantly called Jesus, even though he came and said, I have not destroyed the law, okay, but I fulfilled it. He said that you have to have faith that I died for you. That's what John 3:16 goes to. Okay? But in saying that doesn't do away with the law. You still have to keep it. So when they taught the new covenant, they still were the laws were never done away with, just the law of sacrifice.
Okay.
Just real quick, you said that it doesn't matter what the color of the Lord is, but it does matter for truth's sake. Right. Here it is, all these years, they made us believe that this man, who is Caesar Borgia, look him up. Yeah, that's Caesar Borgia. That is not the Heavenly Father. That is not Jesus Christ. That is according to the scriptures. Right.
He died. Pope Alexander VI of Rome, that's his son. That's all that is. Okay. And when he died, they made a memorial.
So, once again, we're going into media.
Yep.
I mean, really, if you think about it, right? Roman media.
Right. It's the same thing. They continue to lie. They said that the Yahushua would be crucified in this miracle time in Egypt, that he would be crucified here. How did they do that? By changing the image.
Well, I had a weird experience last night. That's why I'm really interested. I know you're probably getting ready to film.
Yeah.
name mean to you? Because that's how he introduced himself to me.
It's Yahweh. Wow, that's spiritual. It's
See, the name is Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, this is Yahweh Shai. Yahweh and Shai. Okay. And this is Yahweh.
Okay.
All right. So this is the Heavenly Father's Son, Yahweh Shai. This is the one that came and gave repentance and forgiveness to who they call Jesus. They call him Jesus Christ.
He had a huge pendant,
Right.
a star.
Okay.
Four points.
Right. It's Star David. It's basically the stuff that you see on the door.
The fact that I'm talking, I am one that feels no, I stuck with him outside on the side of the Marriott last night. Yes, but it was not, it was in dreads, it wasn't like along the loose.
But it's weird that you had that encounter and then you're talking to others.
No, I don't believe in coincidences.
Right.
This was spiritual.
So that you might see that when we talk about trying the Spirit by the Spirit is the Word. Right? Okay? The Spirit is the understanding of who you're dealing with. So if you're open to what we're talking about, that could possibly mean that you're an Israelite, which we call the speckled bird, which is confusion of faith, which means that
which means basically that your line goes back to
it's possible that your line goes back to 12 tribes of Israel. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So if you come out of, let's say, Ireland, Scotland, okay,
I do.
There you go.
And Poland, and Germany. That's my background.
Well, all of these images come from those places.
Well, yes, and I guess that's just what, because I don't follow media at all. We're just talking in the elevator, but basically, Romans, based on what you're telling me right now, make Jesus to look like a white man.
Yeah, these images are from the Holy Roman Empire.
Yeah.
Okay. That's after Rome fell, when the so-called blacks were ruling in Europe. Okay, Russia, where icons are at, with all the images that Vladimir Putin just brought out. Okay, if you go to Germany, Holland, Spain, southern Italy, Sicily, basically, certain areas they still have images like that. Okay, they still have statues, statues in the middle of towns in their squares that still look like how the so-called blacks.
So coming back now, just to kind of give myself, I believe in Jesus Christ.
Okay.
I don't know what hope it was, right? So for me personally, so what am I? You're saying because I might not be a true Israelite.
No, I'm saying
because I'm white.
I'm not. No, I just told you that it doesn't. The skin color doesn't matter.
I got it right here.
You got it.
Real quick. Numbers 1 and 18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month. Yep. And they declared the pedigrees after the families by the house of the fathers according to the numbers of the names from 20 years old and upward by the foes.
That's right, and by the house of their fathers. So if your father's bloodline goes back to a so-called black, or like I said, if they come out of Ireland, Scotland, because those places were inhabited by so-called blacks. Okay?
Well, I mean, this is my school lesson. They're not really functioning more.
Yeah, that's what they, just that only be as black.
Moreno.
Yeah, Moreno. Yeah. So, like I was saying, the images is extremely important, okay? And it tells you here, when you read in Revelation, the angel that was talking to John told him to write down everything that you see. Everything that I tell you, everything that you see, I need you to write it down. So the image that he gave him, that he saw, everything he saw, the image of Yahweh Shai, then in Daniel, the same thing. These images, they're there for a reason. These writings are there for a reason, so that we can understand that that's what these men look like. You see what I'm saying? Because then when the end is coming, we'll understand that the devil, the deceiver, has been lying to the world the whole time. So that's how we discern whether he is a wicked person or a righteous person. And he turned out to be wicked because he hid our images and lied to us and told us that we were somebody that we were not. So now we're waking up and we're telling our people we're making our bodies living sacrifice. Telling our people
and because I'm open and listening to you guys, I'm not being judgmental. I'm just letting you know. When you say our people, as an
I'm talking about
That's a good, I know, but I know the way you work, right? I'm talking about our people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not that way. But you have really opened my eyes to things because my husband is a community younger. I'm not. And the reason that I'm not is because I don't believe any evidence that says. So, like, we have been having some conversations about, I've been trying to get my husband involved in the faith.
Okay.
He doesn't believe.
Right.
But, like, oh no, thank you, fellas.
Yeah, just
I really appreciate it.
research what you know, research what the
That's great.
and everything.
I mean, I do. I really appreciate it. When you say precepts, that is the root.
Right.
You know.
Law upon law, you gotta get into the understanding, not just reading as a novel.
Exactly.
It's precept upon precept, line upon line, a little here and a little there. That's how you get the true understanding of the Holy Scripture. Because you have, let's say, for instance, Genesis the 25th chapter, and it talks about Jacob and Esau. Okay. Then you go to Romans the 9th chapter, it talks about Jacob.
Now I have a question about Jacob and Esau.
Right.
Because Jacob took Esau's birthright.
He didn't take it.
Well,
he
from now on,
in Romans the 9th chapter, it tells you. Romans the 9th chapter will tell you that before the children were born, okay, I think it's Romans 9 and 11, before the children were born, okay, did any good or evil, I chose, okay, so Yahweh,
okay.
which one that he was going to have, okay, ruling over the earth, okay. So being as though he chose Jacob, okay, and hated Esau, when you go back to the book of Genesis, what it's going to show you is Jacob or Yahweh means supplanted, okay. So he supplanted, being those Esau was hungry and wanted some.
Well, I just read that. That's where I'm at. Because I'm doing an in-depth study because I did what you did. I did what you just said. I read the Bible as a novel, and other than John 3:16 and Psalms 23, I didn't get it. So I just went through this. But I'm sorry, my short-term memory is terrible, but it just said about Esau was hungry.
Right.
Jacob said he'd make him food. But if I make you a sandwich, I get the firstborn.
Yeah,
and then when their father was on their deathbed, so this is exactly where I'm at. When their father was on the deathbed, the mother and Jacob, like, that's deceiving to me, but are you telling me that that's God's plan?